go out on Broadway. Saw the Empire State laid low. Life went on beyond the Palisades. They all bought Cadillacs and left there long ago. We held the concert out in Brooklyn to watch the island bridges blow. They turned our power down and drove us underground, but we went right on with the show. See the lights go out on Broadway, and while the ruins at my feet, you know we almost didn't notice it. We're seeing it all the time on 42nd Street. They burn the churches up in Harlem like in that Spanish Civil War. The flames were everywhere, but no one really cared. It always burned out there before. Battery. The union went on strike. They never sailed at all. They sent the carrier out from Norfolk. They picked the Yankees up for free. They said the Queens could stay. They blew the Bronx away. Sank Manhattan out to sea. Whoa. No. You know those lights went bright on Broadway. That was so many years ago. Before we all lived here in Florida, before the mafia took over Mexico, there are not many who remember. They say a handful still survive to tell the world about the way the lights went out, to keep the memory alive. Hey guys, Thank you very much for tuning in. If you're just joining us, I am Piano Man Steve, famous YouTuber. Anyway, it's good to have everybody with us. Happy Sunday. Sorry I missed you last week. My life is in sort of a topsy-turvy place here at the moment. Let me say hi to a few people, answer some questions. We're going to have kind of a loosey-goosey show. We're going to do mostly requests. I didn't really prepare much today, so I'm going to be looking to see what you all want to hear and play the ones that I know and come clean with you when I don't. Doge says, "Hey Steve, how are you? Hope everything's fine. My request today is anything by the Beatles." All right, that'll be our next one. Thanks, Doge. Bill Hasty says, "Steve, how's the house hunting going? My brother from another mother." Thanks, Bill. It's going fine. We found a place we liked. We weren't able to make it work because my place hasn't sold yet, so kind of working on that now. And I will be doing this one plus 2 more shows from this room, and then I will sadly not be in this room anymore ever again. So this is gonna the first of the last 3 shows from the original Nevada Square Garden, which makes me a little nostalgic. A lot of amazing things have happened in this room, but we'll save the teardrops for the last one. But anyway, I'll be out of here in temporary places for a while after that, but then we'll get this place sold, and then I'll go about finding a new place. So it's kind of a convoluted process, but thanks for asking, Bill. Alistair says, "Hey, Steve, missed you last week. How are you?" I'm doing great. Thank you, Alistair. He says, "Could you play Miami 2017 for my friend Cassian?" And I just did. Thank you for the request. Noah, my friend in Florida, young man, talented musician in his own right. How you doing, buddy? Moritz in Graz, Austria. "Could you please play Miami 2017? Well, that's a popular number today. You got it. I already did it. You're the man. Thanks for tuning in and staying up late to join us, at least for a little while there, Maura. It's always great to have you with us. Curtis, piano cover, says, "Can you play? I guess that's why they call it the blues." Yes, I can, and I will. I'm going to do a Beatles thing first to hit Doge's request, but absolutely. Love that song. You Unlimited equals Don from Saskatchewan, Canada. Hello, Steve and all. So happy to have discovered this. Now I know what all the cool kids are doing on Sunday. Awesome. Thanks, Don. I have never been to that part of the country, but I met a lovely, few years back doing some work, I met a lovely couple from Regina there in Saskatchewan. And so I very much look forward to going up and seeing that part of Canada sometime. It looks beautiful. Thanks for joining us. Gary Beal. Evening, everyone. Great to have you back, Steve. It's great to be back, Gary. Thanks. Big Ships says, "Hey, Steve, how you doing today? Can you play Something About the Way You Look Tonight or Candle in the Wind? You're the best piano player ever." I might get to both of those tonight. Thank you. I don't know if I agree with you about the whole best piano player ever thing, but I sure appreciate the sentiment, my friend. Biker Boy says, "Evening, Steve." Thank you, sir. Ruth, our resident unicorn, thank you for joining us. Always good to have you, my dear. Hi, Linda. Same goes to you. She says, "Hi, everyone." Good to have Linda Hughes Johnson with us. Tyler, coming at us from Canton Square Garden. Nice. Nice. Thanks for joining us, man. Okay, let's see here. Hello from Norway. Do you know the song Have You Ever Seen the Rain? Yeah, I kind of do. Try to do that by Creedence Clearwater Revival. Okay, let's honor a request or two here. So here's an interesting one. I very rarely ever play this song, but I got a Beatles request, and this is one of the most popular, successful songs of all time. The most successful song of all time, if you just look at it as a copyright, one that's been performed, a publishing copyright, meaning that the song has been covered by more people than any other song. Paul McCartney wrote this one. Paul's my favorite Beatle. See if you can spot it. Yesterday, excuse me, had a weird something poking at my arm there. We're going to try that again because this is live TV, folks. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. I believe in yesterday. All right. Thank you for that request for the Beatles. Let's see what I can do about this this Creedence Clearwater Revival song here. This is going out, I believe, to our friend Mr. Lodi in Norway, who's up very, very late tonight. Just checking to see what key I should be in here. Little Creedence Clearwater Revival, which is a euphemism for John Fogerty and whoever John Fogerty decided to work with at any given time. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hard. I know it's been that way for all my time, yeah. Till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know it can't stop, I wonder. And I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? And I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yeah! And I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? All right, thanks for the request. Here's another one that popped up in the comments. I'm going to pick the pace up a little bit here. This one goes out to Curtis of Curtis Piano Covers. Wanted to hear some Elton John. Don't wish it away, don't look at it like it's forever. Between you and me, can honestly say the things can only get better. While I'm away, dust out the demons inside, and it won't be long before you and me rode to the place in our hearts where we hide. Guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you, and laughing like children, laughing like lovers. space. Picture my face in your hands. Live for each second without hesitation, and never forget I'm your man. Wait on me, girl. Cry in the night if it helps. But more than ever, I simply love you more than I love life itself. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you, and a laughing like children, living like lovers, rolling like thunder under the covers. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Wait on me, girl. Cry in the night if it helps. But more than ever, I simply love you more than I love life itself. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you, and a laughing like children, living like lovers, rolling like thunder under the covers. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Laughing for children, living like lovers. Guess that's why they call it the blues. Laughing for children, living like lovers. I guess that's why they call it the blues. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Let's look at a few more comments, shall we? Hope everybody's having a good day. Linda would like to hear any track from Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy. Okay, I'll try to get to something from that in a little bit. Linda, thank you. Well, thank you so much. Just wanted to make sure. I think it's pronounced Hagen. Hagen Phillips says, hey, thanks so much for streaming. You're the best. Well, thank you. Thanks for showing up and making it worth it to do. Bill says, how about Madman Across the Water? Well, possibly, Bill. I haven't practiced that one in a spell, so I might get lost if I try it, but I won't rule it out. I'm going to take a look at some other, I'm just going to see if there are requests that I can honor by other artists too, just to spread it out a little bit. So I've already got quite a few Eltons, but I'll remember that you asked for that. And if I don't do it this time, I'll try and spice, or, I'll try to clean it up, review it a little bit, and get it in one of the upcoming streams. Thank you for the request. Biker Boy 1000 says The Way It Is by Bruce Hornsby. Now, I got to be honest, I really don't know that song. I mean, I've heard it. I've never sat down and really tried to become any accomplished in any way with Bruce Hornsby, but I know it's like... You know, let me try a verse. I might drop the key a little bit there. Standing in line, marking time, waiting for the welfare dime. They can't buy a job. Man in a silk suit hurries by, catches the poor old lady's eyes. Just my son, he said, get a job, yeah. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Oh, don't you believe them? Said, hey little boy, you can't go where the gold. Don't you look, cause you don't look like they do. Said, oh, whatever the hell he says. Said, hey man, how can you stand to think that way? Didn't you think about it before you made the rules? He said, son, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Don't you believe them? That was not a very good rendition at all, so I'm going to stop before it gets any worse. But I should commit myself to actually learn that song. Thank you for the request, Biker Guy, Biker Boy 1000. I apologize for not having it cleaner than that, but that was sort of a first attempt. So kind of fun though, fun set of chords to work with. Okay. Hey, Tyler, you want to hear my song, Bring Back the 70s? All right, I'll see what I can do about that. Hey, John, sadly, I had to back out of that one, my friend, because it's right in the middle of all this moving stuff that I'm doing. which was unforeseen at the time that I first signed on. So I'm going to miss you on this one, but I'm looking forward to seeing you all again on the next one. Daniel Dirksen says, hello, people. Hello, Daniel. Joining us from the Netherlands. Yes, we will indeed, Bill. Thank you. All right. Dawson Rogers says, how's it going? Doing good, my friend. Noah says, did you hear about Billy Joel's return to Madison Square Garden? Yes, I did. Our friend Christian Colazzo on Facebook never goes to a concert without streaming the entire thing on Facebook Live. It's awesome. And so I got to see a few clips of it. Yeah, great. I'm glad that we're getting close. We're getting close to normalcy here again. Hey there, Charlie. Thanks for joining us. Silviu joining us from Romania. Wow. Very late night. Thanks for joining us. Ain't no crime. You're reaching into the deep cuts, aren't you? See what I can do about that for you. Lucy Hill says, just to say thank you for your tutorials, which I'm slowly working through. And hello from Bonnie, Scotland. Well, thank you very much, Lass. Good to have you with us. Okay, let's see here. There's a lot of you people here today. Thank you. This is really warming my heart. Okay, this is a request that came in early. I haven't done this one in a little while, but it's one of my favorites to play. You guys all know this one. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawl. They crawled out of the woodwork and they whispered into your brain. They set you on a treadmill and they made you change your name. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rains set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Loneliness was tough, toughest role you ever played. Hollywood created a superstar, and pain was the price you paid. Even when you died, oh, the press still outed you. All the papers had to say was that Marilyn was found in the news. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before you legend ever did. Goodbye, Norma Jean. Though I never knew you at all, you had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawl. Goodbye, Norma Jean. From the young man in the 22nd row, a seizure is something more than sexual, more than just our Marilyn Monroe. And it seems to me you live your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. No would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Would have liked to know you, oh, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Right, thanks for that request. Brock Malum, how about that? I went to high school with this fella. I haven't talked to him in like 25 years. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Stefan Fischer, greetings from Germany. Thanks for staying up so late to be with us. Lars Matheson says, hope that I had a great birthday. I did have a great birthday. My birthday was on, I believe, Thursday. Yeah, the 4th. And it was nice. It wasn't anything for the record books or anything like that, but it was a nice day. Got to have cake and ice cream and a nice dinner with my parents. It was just a good time. So thank you. Can you play In My Life by the Beatles? Ooh, that's a good one. I love that song. In my life. Okay, let's see. I think I remember how to do this. There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places had their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning something new. And though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, I know I'll up and stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Affection for people and things that went before, I know I'll up and stop and think about them. In my life, I've loved you more. In my life, I love you more. Thanks for the request, man. I love that song. Kind of forgot how to do the little piano thing in the middle. Whatever. Anyway, close enough. Okay, so here's one I decided I wanted to play today just for kicks and giggles. And even though she did not necessarily request it, she didn't request it. I'm going to send this out to my unicorn friend Ruth in Virginia because we have sort of an ongoing music chat. And just from the many conversations we've had, I know that this is the kind of song that'll be right up her alley. She probably grew up with it on the top 40, and I don't think I've ever played this at one of my live stream gigs before. So here we go. We're gonna have a little fun from the 1980s. Time can never mend the careless whispers of a good friend. To the heart and mind, ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is all you'll find. I should have known better, yeah. So unsure as I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. As the music dies, something in your eyes calls to mind a silver screen and all its sad goodbyes. I'm never gonna dance again. The guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Time can never mend the careless whispers of a good friend. To the heart and mind, ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is all you'll find. I'm never gonna dance again. The guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. Hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have had this dance forever. But now, who's gonna dance with me? Please stay. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. It's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Now that you're gone, now that you're gone, you're gonna leave me alone. Now that you're gone, is what I did so wrong, that you had to leave me alone. Hey, Mom. Thanks for joining us tonight. Yeah, thanks, Mom. I agree, too. It feels good to be back here with all my equipment. Okay, so I've got some requests floating around out there. One of them was by Cat Stevens, and I'm very sorry I didn't know that particular Cat Stevens song. I do know this one, though, so I'm going to trust that you like Cat Stevens and not only that song. Hopefully this will quench your Cat Stevens thirst. Now that I've lost everything to you, say you want to start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving, but if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you got a lot of nice things to wear, but then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, hard to get by just upon a smile, yeah. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you just like a child, girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two. 'Cause I never wanna see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl. Or if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you got a lot of nice things out there. Just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I gotta get by. Just wanna smile, girl. And ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to remember you like a child. If you wanna leave, take good care. You got a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Hard to get by just upon a smile, yeah. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you just like a child, girl. And ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Hard to get by upon a smile, yeah. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Always remember you just like a child. Awesome. Thank you. Ha! Top of the World by the Carpenters. The Carpenters are one of my guilty pleasures in this world. When I hear the Carpenters on the radio, I'm like Buddy the Elf from that movie Elf with Will Ferrell when he runs into the office and he goes, I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. Something in the wind has learned my name, and it's telling me that things are not the same. In the leaves on the trees and the touch of the breeze, there's a pleasing sense of happiness for me. There is only one wish on my mind. When the day is through, I hope that I will find that tomorrow will be just the same for you and me. All I need will be mine if you are here. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. Yes, Shrek brought that song to a whole new generation of people. I am so sorry. I don't know this song. I would play it for you if I had any inkling what it was, but I don't even know if I've ever even heard it. I'm sorry. Okay, so here's another request that came in a little bit earlier. Time to hydrate. This is also a good time for me to remind you that if you're enjoying the show and you feel so inclined, I do have some digital tip jars down there in the description in both Facebook and YouTube. I really appreciate it anytime anyone tosses a few shekels in the jar there. Doesn't matter if it's $1 or $5 or $20 or $100. Just depends on who the person is, but it all adds up and helps me keep the lights on. So thank you very much. Appreciate all of you for being here. Keep that in mind if you feel inclined. Okay, so let me see. I got to find the right key for this. Okay. So this song came out in the late 90s, maybe like 97 or something like that, 97, 98. And it's one of my favorite kind of later Elton John songs. I call it later. Anything after like 1984, I call later Elton John. But anyway, it's called Something About the Way You Look Tonight. There was a time I was everything and nothing all in one. But when you found me, I was feeling like a cloud across the sun. And I need to tell you how you light up every second of the day. In the moonlight, you just shine like a beacon on the bay. And I can't explain, but there's something about the way that you look tonight. It takes my breath away. It's the feeling I get about you deep inside. And I can't describe, but there's something about the way that you look tonight. Takes my breath away. Where you look tonight, with your smile, will you pull the deepest secrets from my heart? In all honesty, I'm speechless and I don't know where to start. I can't explain, but it's something about the way that you look tonight. Takes my breath away. It's a feeling I get about you deep inside. And I can't describe, but it's something about the way that you look tonight. It takes my breath away. The way you look tonight. And I can't explain, something about the way you look tonight. It takes my breath away. It's the feeling I get about you deep inside. And I can't describe something about the way you look tonight. Takes my breath away. The way you look tonight. Tonight. The way you look tonight. The way you look tonight. The way you look tonight, the way you look tonight, the way you look tonight, the way you look tonight. All right, have a good night, Moritz. Thank you. Oh, hey, Stefan Fisher. I played that one earlier in the show, probably a little bit before you tuned in. So I'm not going to play it again just because I've already done it tonight. But if you watch the replay, it's probably, maybe four or five songs in to the set. So check it out. Thanks so much for the request. Captain Fantastic is saying, how about Moments by Emerson Drive? I'm going to take the opportunity to do this one. This may be less familiar to some people. Just depending on whether you listen to country radio or not. But I was in Nashville, back in 2007. And I went to this wonderful, iconic place called the Bluebird Cafe. And it's where they have songwriters. And they do open mics and stuff. But occasionally they do, once a week or twice a week, they do something called Songwriters in the Round. And they take 4 or 5 hit songwriters and have them sit in a circle. And this is a real crappy building, but so many careers have launched there. And these guys sit and they go this person to this person to this person. They just kind of go in a rotation, and all they have is a single guitar or a single keyboard, and they play their famous songs that they've succeeded with. And there was a young man there that off the top of my head, I cannot remember his name right now, which is very embarrassing for me. But if you look up this song, which is called Moments, on Wikipedia or something, it'll tell you exactly who wrote it. Anyway, this young man was there, and he was having the year of his life. He'd had 4 #1 hits on country radio that year. One of them was this, and I was so impressed by the songwriting on this, the story that they told, how they managed to tell it so beautifully in such a short span of time, and just what a beautiful melody it was. And so I was kind of changed forever. I loved this song from the minute that I first heard it, and I'm glad to have a chance to play it. If you've never heard it before, this was a #1 country hit in 2007, and it's about being able to pull greatness from yourself even in a low moment in your life. Was coming to the end of a long, had my moments. I just got to make sure I'm in the right key here, guys. Sorry. Had my moments, days in the sun, moments. Yeah, I was in the right key. Sorry about that. We'll try this one more time. Was coming to the end of a long walk when a man crawled out of a cardboard box under the East Street Bridge. He followed me onto it, and I went out halfway across with that homeless shadow tagging along. So I dug for some change, wouldn't need it anyway. He took it looking just a bit ashamed. He said, you know, I haven't always been this way. I've had my moments, days in the sun moments. I was second to none moments when I knew I did what I thought I couldn't do. Like that plane ride coming home from the war that summer when my son was born, and memories like a cold so warm a cold wind can't get through. And looking at me now, you might not know it, but I've had my moments. Well, I stood there trying to find my nerve, wondering if a single soul on earth would care it all, would miss me when I'm gone. But that old man just hang around, looking at me, looking down. I think he recognized the look in my eyes. Standing with him there, I felt ashamed. I said, you know, I haven't always been this way. I've had my moments, days in the sun moments. I was second to none moments when I knew I did what I thought I couldn't do. Like the day I walked away from the wine for a woman who became my wife, and a love that, when it was right, could always see me through. Looking at me now, you might not know it, but I've had my moments. I know somewhere around a trash can fire tonight, that old man tells his story one more time, and he says, I've had my moments, days in the sun moments. I was second to none moments when I knew I did what I thought I couldn't do. Like that cool night on the East Street Bridge when a young man almost ended it. I was right there, wasn't scared a bit, and I helped pull him through. And looking at me now, you might not know it. Oh, looking at me now, you might not know it. But I've had my moments. I've had my moments. had my moments. Thanks for the opportunity to play that song. Really means a lot to me. Okay, let's see here. We had a request for one of Steve Lungrin's songs. This is one that I wrote a few years back. I put this on an album in not 19 anything. I put this on an album in 2016. The album was called Beat Up Old Piano. And this was just me paying a little homage to the music that I hold most dear, which is the whole decade of the 70s. I just kind of love everything about it. Although the 80s is darn close for me, but the 70s is where my heart resides most musically, and just wanted to do something about that, or for that, and for how much I loved listening to the radio in the 80s when a lot of that music from the 70s was still circulating on like adult contemporary stations and such. So this is called Bring Back the 70s, and it's the opening track off my Beat Up Old Piano album in 2016. Available to stream on Apple Music and YouTube Music and Spotify and everywhere, Amazon Music, everywhere that music is streamed and sold. I've been a music fan as long as I remember, and I love songs of every shape and size. For me, there is an era that just stands above the others. So come with me and let's go back in time. In 1970, the Beatles gave us Let It Be. They closed the book on something we all loved, but they opened up the floodgates of a whole new generation. Man, I'd say that we're the lucky ones, 'cause John Denver had us high on a mountain, and Clapton taught us how to play guitar. Crosby, Stills, and Nash told us to teach our children well, and Elvis showed that he was still a star. Oh, well, could somebody please bring back the 70s? Country, rock, and disco are my friends. Well, could somebody please bring back the 70s? I want to love my radio again. Oops, sorry, I gotta get the words there. Billy and Elton taught me how to pound the ivories. Chicago introduced me to the brass. Joni Mitchell had me grounded in a state of meditation, and Alice Cooper always kicked some ass. Pink Floyd was always avant-garde. The Doobie Brothers kept it all mainstream. Skinner and the Eagles put some country in their rock. Waylon put some rock in his country. Well, could somebody please bring back the 70s? Well, country, rock, and disco are my friends. Well, could somebody please bring back the 70s? I want to love my radio again. Had us talking jive, dancing every night. And George Clinton taught us how to bring the funk. And when the rock and roll all got too serious and soft, Iggy Pop came by to give us punk. Woo! Could somebody please bring back the 70s? Country, rock, and disco were my friends. Well, could somebody please bring back the 70s? I wanna love my radio again. Well, could somebody please bring back the 70s? I wanna love my radio again. All right. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Let's do some butt kicking piano here. This one was, I believe, requested by our friend Dawson Rogers. This is a deep cut from the Billy Joel album in 1973. And it's kind of a delightfully gospel-y inspired boogie gospel thing. It's called Ain't No Crime. Let's kick it up a level. 1, 2. You got to open your eyes in the morning. 9 o'clock's coming without any warning, and you gotta get ready to go. Then it's even late and evening and did a lot of drinking. You come home stinking and you went and fell asleep on the floor. Dang it. And then your lady comes and finds you sleeping, starts into a weeping about the hours you were keeping. You better get your ass out the door. Ain't no crime. Good to get it on and get a load off your mind. It ain't no crime. Everybody gets that way sometime. Ain't no crime. Oh, you got to open your eyes in the morning. 9 o'clock's coming without any warning. You got to get ready to go. Well, now you tell me you love somebody and you love them forever. You may love them forever, but you won't like them all of the time. Now you tell me you need somebody for the rest of your life. You might have somebody, but you won't want them every day. Ain't no crime. Just human nature happens all the time. Ain't no crime. Don't think twice about it, get it off your mind. Ain't no crime. Whoa. It ain't no crime. It's good to get it on, get a load off your mind. Ain't no crime. Just human nature And just as surely as the wind keeps blowing and the grass keeps growing, gotta keep going, and the Lord will have mercy on your soul. Woo! Thanks, Dawson. I haven't had a chance to play that one in a while. Probably showed. I'm going to make sure I try to pronounce this correct. Daniele, thank you for your Billy Joel's tutorial by Italy. Thank you so much. Very, very late there. Good to have you with us. And thank you for the wonderful compliment. Grazie. Thanks, Mom. Oh, I've probably played it, but I haven't played it enough times that it would necessarily stand out forever. Thank you very much. Douglas Fuqua. Hey, Steve, everybody. Finally made it here. A little late, but here anyway. Hey, good to have you with us. Curtis piano covers. Can I play any Garth Brooks songs like Friends in Low Places or Shameless? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll do Shameless because it's also a Billy Joel song. Because Billy Joel wrote it. But Garth really did kill it with that cover. I thought he did a great job. I like both versions an awful lot. But I haven't done this one for a while. This is my go-to song when I'm at a karaoke bar. It gives me a chance to put a little power there, a little power punch at the end of it, make the girls scream a little bit. I'm shameless when it comes to loving you. I'll do anything you want me to. I'll do anything at all. I'm standing here for all the world to see. But baby, that's what's left of me. Don't have very far to fall. You know now I'm not a man who's ever been insecure about the world I've been living in. I don't break easy, I have my pride, but if you need to be satisfied, I'm shameless. Baby, I don't have a prayer. Every time I see you standing there, I go down upon my knees. I'm changing. I swore I'd never compromise, oh, but you convinced me otherwise. I'll do anything you please. See, in all my life I never found what I couldn't resist, what I couldn't turn down. And walk away from anyone I ever knew, but I can't walk away from you. I've never let anything control over me. I worked too hard to call my life my own, and I made myself a world, and it's worked so perfectly. It's your world now, I can't refuse. I've never had so much to lose. I'm shameless. Well, it should be easy for a man who's strong to say sorry or admit when he's wrong. Never lost anything I ever missed, but I've never been in love like this. It's out of my hands, I'm shameless, and I don't have the power now. I don't want it anyhow, so I gotta let it go. I'm shameless, shameless as a man can be. You can make a total fool of me, and I just wanted you to know I'm shameless. You say I'm doomed, shameless. Oh, it's out of my hands, shameless. Gary Elgort, how you doing, my friend? Okay. Trying to remember what else. Trying to remember what else was in the comments. What else was asked for that maybe I could do something with? Oh, yes. I was asked if I could do anything from the Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy record. I'll do my best with this. I believe this goes out to our lovely friend Linda. Shameless usually shakes some dust and cobwebs up down here. When I think of those East End lights, muggy nights, the curtains drawn in the little room downstairs, Prima Donna Laundry really showed up in there, sitting like a princess perched in her electric chair. And it's one more beer and I don't hear you anymore. We've all gone crazy lately, my friends out there rolling round the basement floor. Oh, Didn't you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. Altar bound, hypnotized, sweet freedom whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly, and butterflies are free to fly, fly away, high away, bye-bye. Never realized the passing hours of evening showers slip noose hanging in my darkest dreams. I'm strangled by a haunted social scene, just a pawn outplayed by a dominating queen. And it's 4 o'clock in the morning, damn it, listen to me good. I'm sleeping with myself tonight, saving time, thank God my music's still alive. Oh, someone saved my life tonight, sugar bear. You almost had your hooks in me, didn't you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. On the bound, hypnotized, sweet freedom whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly, and butterflies are free to fly, fly away, high away, bye-bye. To the deep end of the river, clinging to your stocks and bonds, paying your HP demands forever. They're coming in the morning with a truck to take me home. Someone saved my life tonight. 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 So save your strength, run the field, you play alone. Ooh, someone saved my life tonight, sugar bear. You almost had your hooks in me, didn't you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. All the bound, hypnotized, sweet freedom whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly, and butterflies are free to fly, fly away, high away, bye-bye. Save my life tonight. Someone save, someone save, someone save my life tonight. Someone save, someone save, someone save my life tonight. Someone save, someone save, someone save my life tonight. All right. I have some other requests. Just a second. Time for me to take a drink. Woo! There's a little discussion. Yeah, there is sort of a Billy Joel and Elton John flavor on this channel. It's not because it's the only stuff I play. In fact, if you came to one of my normal gigs, probably only hear in a 4-hour span, you might only hear like something like 2 to 5 songs by those two guys combined in the whole night. But on YouTube, I kind of used my love for Billy Joel and Elton John as a way to create a little bit of a niche and to attract a fun group of people that had similar musical tastes to me. And so I get a lot of requests for them at these live streams. So that's how we end up playing so many of those songs. But I love it. And it's also, some of these deeper cuts, I would never have a chance to really play those out in person. There'd be too few people at a party or whatever that were familiar with those songs. But here we've got a bunch of Billy Joel fans and Elton John fans, so I can do some lesser known things. So this is a wonderful platform for me to be able to perform some music that I wouldn't get to in other settings very often, if at all. Our friend Alistair has asked if I could do this one. Speaking of awesome deep cuts, this one's from 1976 on a Billy Joel album called Turnstiles, and it's called Summer, Highland Falls. Say that these are not the best of times, but they're the only times I've ever known. And I believe, and I believe there is a time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. You know it's live, right? Now we are forced to recognize our inhumanity. Wait. You know what? I screwed the words up so bad. I got thrown off by that little cricket that happened. We're just going to start this one over, all right? Take 2. Something special, a little Easter egg for you guys to know Steve's playing live. Say that these are not the best of times, but they're the only times I've ever known. And I believe there is a time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. I've seen the sad surrender in my lover's eyes, and I can only stand upon and sympathize. We are always what our situations hand us. It's either sadness or euphoria. With arguing we'll compromise and realize that nothing's ever changed. Our mutual experience, our separate conclusions are the same. Now we are forced to recognize our inhumanity. A reason coexists with our insanity. And we choose between reality and madness. It's either sadness or euphoria. guess we don't fulfill each other's fantasies, and we stand upon the ledges of our lives, our respective similarities. See the sadness or euphoria. No. All right. Thank you. Lionel Richie. Yeah, it's not very good stage presence of me, is it there, Gary? Thanks, Biker Boy. Appreciate it. Ooh, we got Styx and Lionel Richie, both. Well, let's see what I can do on both fronts here. Let's see here. Every night I say a prayer in the hope that there's a heaven. But every day I'm more confused as the saints turn into sinners. All the heroes and legends I knew as a child have fallen to idols of clay. And I feel this empty place inside, so afraid I've lost my faith. Show me the way. Show me the way. Take me tonight to the river and wash my illusions away. And please show way. And as I slowly drift to sleep, for a moment dreams are sacred. I close my eyes and know there's peace in a world so filled with hatred. Then I wake up each morning and turn on the news to find we've so far to go. And I keep on hoping for a sign, so afraid I just won't know. Show me the way, and show me the way. Bring me tonight to the mountain and take my courage to believe that I'll get there someday. And please show me the way. Every night I say a prayer in the hopes that there's a heaven. Thank you. That's my favorite song by Styx. Thank you so very much. We appreciated having you. Thanks, Ken. Have a great night. You can catch the rest of it on replay if you want. Thanks for joining us. They ask, do you have any Lionel Richie? Okay, so I think I got this. I remember this was a big deal back when I was about 8, 9, 10, something like that. Huge, humongous, crazy hit for Lionel Richie back in the 80s. Say you, say me, say it for always. That's the way it should be. Say you, say me, say it together, naturally. I had a dream, I had an awesome dream. There were people in the park playing games in the dark. And what they played was a masquerade. From behind the walls of down, a voice was crying out. Say you, say me, say it for always. That's the way it should be. Say you, say me, say it together, naturally. As we go down life's lonesome highway, seems the hardest thing to do is find a friend there or two, that helping hand, someone who understands. When you feel you lost your way, you got someone there to say, I'll show you. Say you, say me, say it for always. Oh, that's the way it should be. Say you, say me, together naturally. You think you know the answers, the whole world's got you dancing. Let me see. Hang on. Yeah, okay, so I'm not singing that right. So you think you know the answers, oh no, the whole world's got you dancing. That's right, I'm telling you, it's time to start believing who you are. You are a shining star. Sorry, late in the show. I'm going to do that section one more time because I think I finally figured out how the cadence goes. So you think you know the answers, well, the whole world's got you dancing. That's right, I'm telling you, and that it's time to start believing who you are. You are a shining star. Say you, say me, say it for always. That's the way it should be. Say you, say me, say it together naturally. Say it together naturally. Say it together naturally. Okay, I've already run over time just a little bit, so I guess I'm going to call it quits. But thank you. Got to play some things tonight that I either have never played or that I haven't played very much or for a very long time, and got to mix it up a little bit. Thank you so much. I'm going to enjoy every last drop of music I get to play in this room. I have 2 more in this room. Don't worry, the shows will keep going, but the setting's going to change, and it's going to be sort of temporary here and temporary there and kind of in a little bit of disarray for a while before I get settled into a new proper studio. But I will have the equipment to have good sound with me wherever I go from this point forward. So thanks, guys. Remember, if you're a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everybody else, let's give out as much love as we can to as many people as we can, as often as we can. Let's leave it all on the field, my friends. We don't know when this one ends for us, so let's not have any regrets. Love you guys. I'll see you next week.